Hello and welcome to this week's Adelaide Flower Club. Today we are going to be making a beautiful crisp, fresh and crisp white and green arrangement, I'm trying to say. Using this vase we've got is like a tapered in vase, but the actual diameter of the top is around about 10 centimetres, so whatever vase you've got that works. But if you have got something that balloons out, that would be beautiful. So we are going to line our vase with a tropical leaf. So you're just going to cut the bottom of the actual stem off. Make sure that bottom part of the stem sits in the water, and you can really gently massage the leaf so that it doesn't snap around your hand, but you're going to gently just fold it around your hand and pop the leaf into the vase. Sometimes it doesn't do exactly what we want, but okay, so the idea on this one is to maybe a nice table centerpiece for your dining table or somewhere in the corner in the living room, something like that. Starting with your other tall leaf, your other Dracaena, we're going to actually loop it over this week. So if you've got a stapler, we'll do a loop over. And I normally use 2 or 3 staples just to make sure they hold. Okay. Just really simple. Staple it down low enough so you're not actually going to see it in the actual arrangement. And we're just going to pop that at the back. So this will fall a little bit to start with, but we'll work with that. Okay, so these are your spider crissies. Cut it down to a bit of your centre focal point. Cut it down on the angle and strip any greenery off. Down, that's going to be below the waterline. Okay. So again, they'll move to start with, but we will work with that as we add more flowers in. Okay. So we're going to do something a little bit lower. So here I'm just measuring the height of it in the vase. Any little small bits we're going to take off. Okay. So 2 different heights. And then we are going to add in our disc buds. So these fellas come with socks on them. All you need to do is gently pinch the top of the sock and give it a little bit of a tug. You can really carefully just let them, they'll open out over the course of the week or 2 weeks if you look after them well. Okay, again, what I'm trying to do here, just to hold it up for you, is I'm trying to get a little bit of a guide as to where I want the bloom to sit. So it's looking a little bit crazy at the moment, but as we add more flowers in, it will refine in. Leave the top leaves on the stem and just remove the ones that will sit in underneath the water. The whole purpose of that is any of the leaves in the water will actually build up bacteria fairly quickly, so we want to minimise that as much as possible. Okay, so see how you've got them sitting above the vase? You can see that? Okay, so that one's going to be my tallest one. Give another gentle pull of your sock. And we want the next 2 to be a little bit shorter. Removing the leaves. And the little small ones as well. I'm looking out the front because I've got Charlie, my helper, who is riding the broom out the front. Last one. Okay, so I'm just going to go for about a 3rd one there. Okay, so I've got our 3 different heights. Now this is where we'll start getting interesting. Okay, so I've got your Lysianthus today as well, and your Singapore orchids. So I'm going to use the orchids in a little bit of a cluster on one side. Okay, so they'll sit like that. I'm just going to take that bottom bloom off. And remember, make sure that you're giving your stems a good cut on the 45-degree angle at least, like nice and sharp. And I'm going to poke them in on that side. I'm going to use this as a group. Okay, see how it's just falling everywhere? That's completely normal. It'll come together as we add more blooms. Okay. It'll be nice for you to know it's not just you that happens to, because it will happen. There we go. Alright, so next is our Lysianthus. Now some of these Lysianthus you'll have 2 long stems, so you can actually cut your offcut off of the main stem. Get your height, measure against the vase, remove that foliage. And I'm going to tuck this fella in here. I'll actually take that down a little bit. So You're better off cutting it too long first rather than too short. You can always take more off. You can't add it on after it's gone, so be a little bit wary on that. Okay, see how we're actually starting to take a little bit of shape? And there's my other one. And you've got a second stem. Well, this one's a good one. It's actually got 3 pieces on it. Always cutting on a 45-degree angle. You'll hear me say that lots and lots in the Adelaide Flower Club because it is important. It increases the surface area for the flowers to be able to uptake the water. Okay, so nice lot. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. See how it's just starting to take shape? Okay, and okay. I just want to grab Charlie for me, please. Just got to get Christina to do a run out and get the child on the loose. Okay, that was a bit tall.
I'm doing the horse too. You're going to be helping.
Okay, so I've got a nice group of Lysianthus in the middle. And then finally, I'm going to add my Sim Carnations. These beauties are nice locally grown. And I just want to break up the white a little bit. So, these guys, the stems can break fairly easily. So, just be really gentle when you're handling them. You saw that one. Oh, there we go. See? So, could be seen as a blooper, but it's reality. So just be really careful with that. Okay. It's a little bit tall. There we go. Okay, so once we've got all of the flowers in, you can give them a little bit of a shuffle. Beautiful. Okay, this fella here, because we've got a broken stem, which is life, it just happens, you can actually put that in a little bud vase with a touch of your Lysianthus, or just even simply by itself, it'll still look beautiful. So you can have that at home, even just a little jar. Okay, so, then wait the bench. Now you can see your leaf does move, so if it does happen to move, you can just swivel your arrangement so that you've got the front. And there you have it, this week's arrangement.